Imagine this. It's about 3 in the afternoon, doing whatever you'd be doing on any afternoon, whether it be at school, work, home, or somewhere out with friends and family. People around you are all on their cell phones. Everything is normal. Then, all of a sudden, all those people start going crazy, running around screaming, biting each other, having seizures, bashing themselves into walls, and even jumping off balconies. This all happens in the 2016 movie Cell. Cell came out just last year, and it's based off the novel written by Stephen King back in 2006. In this apocalyptic tale, a mysterious cell phone signal turns the human race into zombie-like creatures that basically try to eat or kill anything that's not a zombie. Being a huge Stephen King fan, I'm always excited to watch the film and TV adaptations of his books, but I wasn't expecting Cell to be such a poor representation of the novel. Naturally, books are always better than the movie because they hold more detail and can describe the character's thoughts, but with this movie, I honestly wish I'd never seen it and just read the book again. This film follows Clay, played by John Cusack, who's a graphic artist that ends up getting stuck in zombie world trying to survive and find his son with the help of Tom, played by Samuel L. Jackson, and some other characters who tag along in his adventure. The plot is completely basic and predictable, just like any other zombie apocalypse-themed movie. The apocalypse happens, people group up, kill zombies, run away somewhere, kill more zombies, and then just keep running to wherever. There was nothing that made this movie stand out against any other besides the fact that it was cell phones that turned people into zombies. And despite the fact that I knew the movie was going to be way different than the book, it seemed like some major plot points were removed, which was really disappointing. And then there's the acting, which was just as bad as the plot. It was very boring and didn't show the normal reactions I would think anyone would have if the people around you just started eating each other. Within the first 10 minutes of the film, Clay already seemed to be hardened by years of zombie war, knowing exactly what to do when it had only been like 2 minutes since the whole zombie thing had even started. I would think that maybe he would have gone a bit crazy himself, not sure what to do, or freak out over everything happening around him. But no, he and everyone else apparently knows exactly what to do in the case of an apocalypse. No hesitation. Along with that, there's no emotional attachment to the characters. You never really hear their backstories or see their personalities, so it feels like you're just watching random people that you basically know very little about. When one of the main characters died in the book, I felt sad because they had gone through so much to live and I just didn't expect their sudden death like that. When that same person died in the movie, I sat there like, oh, cool, they're dead. Good for them. I felt worse when a dog got eaten at the beginning of the film compared to when any of the people died. That really should not happen. Despite all that, the movie did move along fairly well on its own. It may have been a cliché zombie movie with mediocre acting that didn't quite follow the book, but they got the basic storyline in there and managed to make it interesting enough to make me watch the entire thing. One of the few things that I was actually really happy about with this film was the scene where there's this soccer field filled with sleeping zombies that they just douse with gas and then set on fire. It's probably the best scene in the entire movie. If I hadn't have read the book and absolutely loved it, I probably would have liked the movie a bit more, but its flaws are still its flaws, and there were too many of them to make the film worthwhile. In relation to the movie, if Cell were an actual phone, I would suggest throwing it into the nearest body of water and just read the book a bunch of times. Overall, I give Cell a 2 out of 5 stars and a heavy suggestion to not watch it if you loved the book. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more reviews, follow us on our social media, and please don't turn into a cell phone zombie. I'm Rachel, and this has been Heads Up Display.